Hey there, my name's Karen. I'm 44 years old, soon to be 45. I'm 173 centimetres tall. I weigh 118 to 120 kilos. That's disgusting. My BMI is 40.1. Now, I'm just making these videos because I've been inspired by other people's videos about their weight loss journey. I guess the first part is to decide what it is you actually want in your journey to weight loss. I have done my research. I've gone on YouTube, watched countless videos. I've spoken on forum sites, and I think the best option for me is to get the gastric sleeve. I've luckily I have a friend who has actually had a gastric sleeve, so I've had the support of her, and she has told me her story, and she's recommended her surgeon, who is Michael France, who operates from the Ashford Hospital here in Adelaide. Like I said, I've been on that many forum sites. I'm obsessed with watching the YouTube videos of other people's journeys, not only in Australia but in America as well, and just seeing their weight loss journey and seeing, they've gone from, this obese person down to this svelte, beautiful, person. And it's not just about the image of looking thin, and, it's for me a health reason, majority health reason. I've had I have a long history of heart disease in my family. My dad's had a triple heart bypass. My grandmother had a triple heart bypass. My grandmother on my other side of my family's had heart valve replacement. A grandmother that's got diabetes. She also, with her heart disease and diabetes, she ended up having gangrene in her feet and had lower leg and upper leg amputations, and she ended up passing away because of all of that. And I'm so much like my grandmother that I don't want to venture down that path. I don't want to live a life of obesity and diabetes and heart conditions and not being able to live a life I'm not living. I'm just being kind of becoming a bit recluse and not wanting to go out, and hate wearing the clothes that I've got because it doesn't make me look good. And I know I'm not looking good. I don't feel good. I feel horrible. I have rashes under my belly and under my boobs, and yes, too much info, but it's true. And this is the honest. This is me being honest. I guess the first step is to admitting that you have a problem and that you're overweight and you need to do something about it, which is what I'm doing. So I booked myself in to go and see my local GP, who's been my doctor for many, many years previous to having children. And he's followed my weight loss journey that I've tried to be on. He's the one that's prescribed me Duromine and Xenical and dietitian's appointments and recommended, diets and whatnot. Anyway, it hasn't worked. I will go on a diet, and I'm very strict with my diets. Light and easy, I can do that for 10 weeks and spend, $1,200 doing that and lose weight and feel good. But, as soon as I stop, the weight comes back on again. I can't maintain the weight loss, and that's my big problem is, I have a mindset to do it, but as soon as I come off it, the weight just piles back on. So I needed something that was more permanent, and that's why I opted for the sleeve, because that's permanent. They remove your stomach. You can't stitch it back on. Yeah, okay, you can stretch it, but you would have to be quite a big eater all the time when you get your sleeve. So, you don't want to go through all that pain and the money, and this is something that I want. It's permanent. My doctor's visit, for those of you who are about to go down the same path as me, and I may be one step in front of you, I was nervous as all hell. My face was flushed, sitting in the doctor's surgery. I was the last appointment of the day. My GP come out to get the person that was going in before me, and looks over and goes, "Oh, hey, how you going?" I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. He goes, oh, you looked a bit flushy, you're hot. I'll put the aircon on for you. I said, no, I'm fine. I'm all right. He goes, what's up? I said, I'm just nervous seeing you. And he's like, what for? I don't bite, you know that. Anyway, chat to me when you come in. So he goes off and he finishes finished with his patient, comes back out. Right, I'm next. In I go and I sit down. He goes, what's up? I took a deep breath and just said, I'd like a referral to see a bariatric surgeon. And he was like, good on you. And then this huge weight just lifted off my shoulders, like, oh my God, this is great. My mind's working overtime thinking he's positive, he's all for it. So he said, what made you think of bariatric surgery? And I said, well, look, I've got a friend who's actually had the sleeve done nearly 3-4 years ago. I need something permanent. You know the diets I've been on. You know the weight loss pills I've taken, prescribed and unprescribed. Nothing works. I need something that's permanent. He then started talking about exercise and if you should do this and if you did that, and I'm thinking, oh my God, he's going to try and talk me out of it. What am I going to say? So I started talking about, my heart. I did have a halter put onto my heart for 24 hours last year because I was getting palpitations. Turns out I've got a slight murmur, which is hereditary. My daughter's got it, and my mother and my grandmother, and it's just ongoing. Anyway, thinking, oh, that's the first step of heart disease, and do I need a bypass down the track? And I don't want to go down that road. And talking about diabetes and stuff. And he's like, no, I'm for you, trying this. He says, oh, I don't think they do it here in Adelaide. And I said, oh, they do. I've done my research and I've looked up doctors, and I spoke about a couple of doctors, and one doctor in particular, he said, no, I'm not going to let you go and see him. I don't like him. I don't trust him. He shouldn't even be doing this procedure. And I've actually been told by other people, friends of theirs, or people that they've heard about this particular doctor. I won't go into names. If you want to know, you can send me a message and I can let you know who we're talking about. But I've decided to go with Michael France, and he operates out of the Ashford Hospital here in Adelaide. So, I'm coming up for 7 minutes, nearly 8 minutes actually, of this. So I might stop this one now. So hopefully you can subscribe to my videos, and I'm, just quickly, I've got an appointment to go and see Dr. Fiona. What's her first name? Nankara or Nankaro, something like that. Fiona Nankaro. She's one of the doctors in Michael France's office. So I have that on the 29th of May, and I've actually already run through and organised my appointment to go and see Michael, and that's on June the 6th. But I've also said to them that I would like to get called if there's a cancellation. I'll be there with bells on, because I need to get this done. I've got some personal history that I'll probably get into on my next video. I don't want to get into it now, but I'm sort of under the pump to get this surgery done. And so I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.